I don't know about you, but when I make my stews, I need to have lots of mashed potato on the side. But what do you do with the leftover mashed potato? Well, I have just the perfect recipe for you. These are my mashed potato and beetroot and feta croquettes. These are super yummy, and for all my vegetarian friends out there, they're going to love it. Now, I've got 350 grams of mashed potato in here, and I've got 2 medium-sized beetroot. Now, I've peeled the beetroot and I've grated it, so keeping it raw, and it will cook in the pan later on. So mix those together, and I just can't wait to show you the colour of these. It's fantastic. Also, some cumin seeds. So these cumin seeds have been toasted. You want a good amount in there, about a heaped teaspoon. And some feta. This is going to give it the cheesiness and the saltiness. We want really fine crumbs. We do need some more binding agents, so 1 whole egg. And I'll break that straight into our mix. So with a knife over here, I'm just going to add a small amount of dill. We don't want it to override the cumin, so just about a tablespoon of chopped fresh dill for this. And we need some lemon zest. And I haven't seasoned this yet. We've only got the seasoning from the cheese, so I'm going to add a pinch of salt and some freshly cracked pepper. Now, we know beetroot stains, so the best way to get around it is with a trusty old glove. Make the mixture really even before we start forming it into balls. So get your hands in there. How good is that colour? So once that comes together there, that's looking good. I'll get a 1/4 cup measurement and we can start forming the balls. Now, these are going to be quite large. And then, after we've rolled all these, I'm going to crumb them. Now to crumb these, first in the flour and then straight into the egg mixture here and then into the crumbs. Now, if you want a more defined crumb and to make it extra crunchy, after you've placed it into the crumb the first time, back into the egg and then we'll crumb again. Now, I've made 14 patties here that have been crumbed, and now I've got a pan on a medium to hot heat here. Make sure you use a non-stick like my funky little blue one here, because it's just going to ensure that we can turn our patties really, really easily and they won't break apart. So we want a small film of oil on the base here, vegetable oil for this. Give it a twirl so it coats the bottom, and when that's really hot, which it is now, very carefully lower them in, and we can serve them with a yummy mayonnaise. Now, these are ready to come out. You can see that I've just put them just on the sides there to make sure that we've got an even coating of crunchiness. Now, you want to cool them down a little bit because they're really hot, so that gives me just enough time to make a really fast flavoured mayonnaise. So I've just got some aioli here. Use a good quality whole egg mayonnaise. So a few tablespoons of that. If it's thick like this one is, you just need to water it down with a touch of water. I'll also add some lemon juice to this. So the juice of half a lemon, squeeze that in. So we've got a hint of cumin through the patties. I'm going to add some cumin powder to this. Perfect, that smells so yummy. So how I love to present this, if this is an entree, you would serve about 3 per person. So 3 generous dollops of mayonnaise, because I love sauce. And we'll place 3 just on top of there and squish it down so we can see the mayonnaise when we're plating it up. Oh, that looks good. And I'm lucky enough to have some baby beetroot leaves here that I've actually picked out of my mesclun salad there that you get from the shops. So we'll put them there. And I'm also going to add some little sprigs of dill on that too. How pretty is that? That's going to impress your vegetarian friends, but it's also going to impress everybody crunchy outside, soft, pillowy potatoes inside, and the sweetness of that beetroot. Lovely beetroot patties.